Hello everybody and welcome back to another Civilization 5 video. So today we'll be talking about our first wonder on the channel, our first wonder video on the channel, and this is the Temple of Artemis. Now, the Temple of Artemis. Temple of Artemis is a wonder that you can get at the archery technology. It is 104 production, so it's kind of you gotta put a couple of hammers in there to get it working. It gives you one culture and also one great engineer point. So the great engineer point is great overall because great merchants, when you spawn them in, they're going to be stealing from your great person pool of scientists and engineers. So getting great engineer points instead of, let's say, merchants is a lot better. So this great merchant point, being able to collect them early on is very good. And one culture is just an added bonus. But early game, one culture can actually affect your borders a lot, so it's pretty good. And so here, what does it do, the Temple of Artemis? Why is it so good? Well, I like it a lot because, first of all, 15% production when building ranged units. So, straight out the bat, that ability is going to last you for the whole game. For the whole game, you're going to be able to build ranged units faster. And ranged units, building them fast, can really help your defense. It can really help your offense. And it can also really help you just in general producing units very faster, much more faster. And also, you're going to be able to, when you're on the offensive, you're going to be able to just spam those units, and with roads, you can really pump those units to the front lines. But do not be careful; it's only range units. So artillery, cannon, trebuchets, catapults, all those are siege units, so they don't count. And now, what's really important to know also, it's its second ability, which is 10% growth in all cities. So this 10% growth in all cities, contrary to what it says, it's instead of only applying to the excess growth. Excess growth is when, let's say, you have 2 food, okay, and you're growing your city, and you see here it says 0 out of 10 food. Well, if you're gaining, let's say 10 food for a turn, and you're at 9 out of 10, well, you're gonna have an excess of, if you're making 10 and you're 9, if you're 9 out of 10, you're gonna be excess of 9, okay? And so if you have an excess of 9 food, well, it's gonna grow to your next citizen. So on your next citizen, you're gonna start off at 9 out of 10. Well, it's gonna grow because 10 is only the base number. It's gonna grow. And so why is it so good, this 10% growth? Is because this 10% growth is not that. It's not just counting your excess growth. It's counting all the food you're producing. So this city is producing 4 food, okay? And so you're going to get a 10% boost to that 4 food and not only the excess growth. So you're actually getting a lot more food from this Temple of Artemis than you can actually think about. And this is all of your cities. So in all of your cities, you're going to be getting this boost. So in all of these cities, you're going to be able to grow faster. Growing faster equals population, more science. So you're going to be able to advance more. But don't forget, make sure to connect those luxuries because you're going to be needing a lot of happiness. Because unhappy empire means less golden age points. It means less combat. It means also less production. It's you need to stay happy. You can stay unhappy for a couple turns, but make sure to stay happy. So when you're gonna be getting those, when you're gonna get the Temple of Artemis online, make sure you have some extra happiness coming in soon because you'll be able to grow your cities faster. Same thing with the Hanging Gardens. You're gonna want extra happiness because your cities will be growing so fast. And so to finish this off, getting the archery tech is pretty fast. So if you want, you can rush double scout into shrine, into settler, worker, or Temple of Artemis. If you really want the Temple of Artemis and you have no lands that might be settled by your other civilizations that you really want, well, go ahead for it. If you have a good spawn for production and you have forests nearby, try to get the Temple of Artemis. And so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like down below if you like the video. And also, if you like this content and you want more, just subscribe and hit the notification bell. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.